Hello, this is Julie. Nice to meet you. If you're not new, good to see you again. First and foremost, thank you so much to everyone who left such nice comments in my first video, and of course to everyone who subscribed. I am super excited to interact with more of y'all moving forward and to hopefully keep making videos that you'll enjoy watching. So for today's video, I have a manga wish list for 2021, and I know I am super late. I'm sorry, but better late than never, and I thought it would be interesting to sort of compare what I started off wanting with what I ended up getting at the end of the year, sort of like an expectations versus reality. And I thought it would be really fun to do a journal with me edition for these types of talking videos. I do want to apologize in advance if any shots are out of frame or if they might be a little bit blurry. I'm still trying to figure out these overhead flat lay videos, and we will be working on it in the future. To start us off at the top of the list, I have Yu Yu Hakusho, and this series and the one after are the two series that really made me want to start collecting manga in the first place. I just really wanted to enjoy the full experience of sitting down with the physical copies and reading the series in one go. Specifically for Yu Yu Hakusho, it's just been with me for such a long time. This was my first ever anime, and I would really like to read it physically one day. The only thing that is stopping me at the moment is the fact that a lot of volumes are out of stock and being sold for ridiculous prices on the secondhand market. But according to Viz, it's not out of print. They're just, I guess, on back order for reprinting, so I just have to be patient. Second series is Haikyuu, and oh my goodness, I love Haikyuu so much. This is my second most favorite series after Yu Yu Hakusho, and that's only because Yu Yu Hakusho has such a strong sentimental value, but let's talk about Haikyuu. I love all the characters, and I love how you get to see the backstories of so many of the characters, and finally, I love how there's so much character development. I get so sad whenever there's a match because someone has to lose, and I just wish everyone could win and go to nationals together. But I did get a lot of the series spoiled for me because I went down a Haikyuu rabbit hole of watching compilation videos and going on the wiki page, but it's fine. I love it so much. I don't really care about spoilers, and I am just waiting to get a good chunk of the manga in chronological order as a lot of it is out of stock right now. But in the meantime, I have been buying a lot of Haikyuu merchandise, so if you want to see a Haikyuu haul, let me know down below. And TLDR, if you don't know what Haikyuu is, I think you're living under a rock and you need to get on the series. Okay, sorry, I was getting a little bit too excited, but in third, I have Blade of the Immortal, and I've just heard so many great things about this series on the MangaTube community. It is such a classic seinen, and it's got dark and historical elements. I am just ready to read another great action series, and specifically I'm looking for the paperback omnibus versions because I think they are beautiful. I mean, the spines are just so vibrant, and of course the cover art is immaculate. I do hope that it doesn't go out of print. I've heard that they're getting a reprint, so crossing my fingers. You can see clearly there's a theme going on with a lot of the things on my wish list being out of stock, so we just have to be patient. Switching things up a bit from all the shonen titles, I also read a lot of shoujo. I love a good romance story, and we're starting that off with Kami-sama Kiss, which has romance, yokais. I think Julieta Suzuki's art is so pretty. Nanami and Tomoe are so cute, and I also love how Nanami's character, you can see a lot of growth throughout the entire story, and by the end, she becomes a really courageous female character. Next in the shoujo department, I have Fruits Basket, which of course is a classic. I think everyone in the MangaTube community has recommended the series or has the series in their collection. I read this a really long time ago and I don't remember what happened, so I would love to reread it again. I am looking for the collector's edition because the Tokyo Pop versions are super out of print, and I think I saw like volumes 23 go for like $200, which is really insane. So for my manga collection, I also really want to diversify the genres that I have, and to do that, I want to collect Goodnight Punpun, which is a really dark slice of life series, and I've seen many reviews for this, and I think I need to prepare myself before reading it, as there's a lot of heavy and triggering subjects such as depression, mental health, which I think are really important topics that we should talk about more in public. So really looking forward to the series, and also the artwork is so beautiful, as you can tell from the image that I chose from the spread. Along the same lines of trying to expand the number of genres within my collection, I'm very slowly dipping my foot into horror manga, and to start off, I want to get The Drifting Classroom. That might end up being the only horror manga I have because I am a wuss and I get scared super easily. But from a review, this sort of describes the story for The Drifting Classroom as a combination of The Lord of the Flies and Dune, a very popular sci-fi novel. Lord of the Flies was probably one of the only few novels I enjoyed as required reading in high school, the other being Fahrenheit 451. They all have themes of dystopic and post-apocalyptic worlds, which I really like, and that seems to be the case for The Drifting Classroom as well. Just really like the dystopic themes because it kind of makes you think about what went wrong in a society for it to turn in that direction. I also just realized as I am doing this voiceover that this image is pasted upside down. LOL. Last but not least, I have a couple of honorable mentions, those being Noragami, Black Butler, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise. Not really in a rush to collect any of these, but if I come across them, I'll probably pick it up. That concludes the end of my manga wishlist for 2021. Let me know down below what you're interested in collecting for the year, and also if you enjoy this type of video format. Also, I just updated my Instagram page, so it is no longer looking like a bot account or a spam account, so feel free to follow me there if you would like, and that is basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, thank you for all the amazing support on my first video. I am super excited that I finally have people to talk to about this, and I hope you're safe and healthy wherever you are. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you can, and I hope to see you in the next one.